First of all, I never employed them on Facebook. I never, and I said it. I don't have beef with them on Facebook. So first of all, Munez nikupate tena. Secondly, Pamela unanyimaje boss?
Kuna interview tuliwatch recently, show fulani ilifanywa na Alex Makideo. So alikuwa ni interview nani demo wa Facebook. Na aliulizwa demo wa Facebook ilitokaje kwa Obinna. Akasema nilikuwa tunapiga shughuli every week kama kawaida, siku moja siku receive call. And for some time tujui what happened, tujui show iliisha ama kulendaje.
So what's your question?
So my question is, what happened? Show iliisha na hukumwambia ama vilendaje?
Did you see my response?
You posted, yeah, you posted that like the dates vitu zili happen, aenda angalie, then
I didn't post vitu zili happen. I said we don't have beef. I don't have beef with them on Facebook. Baby, we've never had beef, and I don't think I have, and I will have. When it comes to I'm a vegetarian. You see what I did there? Like, see, like umepata, nimekupita. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Then I said the second part about the show ending. I said she knows the truth, and I even told her check conversations on this date. And in the end, I said it's not my place to say. When she will feel it's the right time to say, she will. You know why? Because no matter what I say today, it will be turned. Itakuwa zile. And then for them on Facebook, her fans are very toxic to a point where I can be in this interview and this jacket is black. Her fans will say, hell no, it's not black, it's white because we say so. So sometimes it is good to let them do whatever they want to do, and then you let it move. Okay? And when the right time comes, she will say it, or maybe she will not say it, but mambo ni mingi. Yeah.
But what exactly okay, she's spoken in the interview.
Yeah.
And what exactly drove you to come out and say that confirm this case? Was it like at some point you didn't speak the correct information?
So what most of the things that have put me in problems is because news ama ukweli. Mimi nikiona mimi sema hey Martin Z ulifanya na sometimes ukisema ngo ulifanya hivi na mimi nikafanya hivi ndio inani. So even me when I saw the interview I was like hey number one is true, we don't have beef nini. Number two is not true, confirm hapa na hapa. And then also by there I've seen people saying, oh, how can you just fire someone with contract without a notice? First of all, I never employed them on Facebook. I never, and I said it. It was a talent we were growing, I was supporting, and it got to that point, and I even spoke about it in Kisumu when I was doing the homecoming. You remember? And when you don't have a contract, mtu aseme kulikuwa na contract when there was no contract. I never employed her. She was never my employee. Even when I gave her the car, it was a gift. When we were working together, all the jobs that I was giving, including the December one for Power Supermarket, I negotiated and everything, and I took my manager Enda Nini, and she was given the job, and we didn't even take even a shilling. Like a move na story kasonga nayo like that. So when you do such things, people come and change the whole narrative. What I was doing for Kimani, what I was doing for Stupid Boy, what I was doing now for Shalkido and many other people, even what I'm doing for Akina Rose and Chantel Pieta Taniwa, what I was doing for them on Facebook as well was stand. Si hao mafans wake walikuwa wanasema, unamtumia, unafanya nini? People are saying a lot of things. I'm just like, saizi Shalkido amepass, umemsacrifice. Just like, unathink aje? Akili melala ni nini? And when you talk like that, you spoil for someone else. Because when you do that, people disassociate. I'm like, oh, nakutumia. Okay, sorry. My bad. Wacha nijitumie. Nakutumia, okay. Nimekusacrifice pole. Wacha nijisacrifice. So, sometimes for the fans, tukiongea online, the consequences are normally paid by other people who are not even part of that. So, wewe unaongea, unatukanana, unafanya whatever, unafanya nini. But now when the cameras go off, ni Trudy hapa, ni Mzito wa Kasipu. Ni Obinna ndio wanakaa chini sasa wanaanza kupay for the consequences of your action. And then also sometimes also when we talk online, it normally has positive and negative meaning. When we hear a lot of external forces, si fura kichwa. Kama kila msema anataka kuambia Trudy umeiva, Trudy umeiva, Trudy umeiva. Kesho Trudy atakuwa na tuhag. Trudy atakuwa anatuangalia na mapua. Na the same way kama kila msema anambia Trudy you are useless, you are useless, you are useless. Trudy atakuwa anatoka kwa nyumba kozile, kwani niko useless. So words are spellings. And when you speak you cast those spellings on people and they have very serious consequences. Yes, so I've seen the story that's being peddled. So the story for baby when she spoke, I saw people online start talking. Yes, Obinna's a very dark heart. How could you do this? How could you? I'm like, hey, chill. That's not the truth. The truth is here. And I tagged her and I tagged the manager. I'm like, your manager knows the truth. He was in the group. You know the truth. You are in the group. My management team knows they were there, whatever. You know everything that happened. It's not in my place to say. One day they will. But there is absolutely no beef. There is absolutely no bad blood. Because even after we stopped working together, see, we've been hanging out together. Yes. Yeah, we've been doing a couple of things together. Even after when we finished, they still gave her the job in December after we were not still working together. Even now, when I'm called and told, hey, Miaji, I'll tell you, hey, give baby a tapigio kazi fiti. And it moves. Yeah. I think that covers it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So still on issue ya kutumia watu kama hivyo.
Yeah.
You are working with Pamela.
Yeah.
But right now hatumuoni and a lot has been said wakasema ulipata na Munez ukifanya nini, you fired her. And you've never talked about it. And right now that you're here, I think wacha tuulize tuambie kama kweli ulipata na Munez ama
Ni ukweli.
Wewe Munez nikupate tena. Sasa yeah. Oh, kazi yangu ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta.
Pamela alikunyima. Ukamwambia usiingie kesho.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, yeah, now this is me.
Usiingie kesho.
Hey.
Kama poa.
So first of all, Munez nikupate tena. Secondly, Pamela unanyimaje boss? Number 3, ni kuandika lazima nikuvute. What has a beginning has an end? So, now guys watch this. So Facebook wanaenda kukata hiyo part. Hiyo part nimesema Munez nikupate tena. Then wataweka Obinna accept Munez and Pamela. Yes, Obinna says Pamela alimunyima. Alafu anakata hiyo video hiyo part. You see it. Yes, TikTok, Facebook sana sana. Huko ndio mambo ni mingi. Anyway, that story is not true about Pamela and Munez. And last time I joked about it. Tena wakakata hiyo part tu. Venye tu nimejoke na Munez wakapedo. That part is not true. The part for Pamela kuninyima, that part is not true. Come on. Oga the tab, bro. Wewe mbona wale mama wanataka kunizalia wewe? ama nipatie Pamela mtoto mvulana ndio muamini. Yeah. So that part is not true as well. Then the part for atinaandika watu na fire, I didn't fire them on Facebook. Yeah, so that is a lie. Number 2, I have not fired Pamela. So that is also a lie. However, I have fired other employees. So kitambo, before 2 months ago, I told you majority of my employees have been charity cases. Mekwa bro nini unasaidia msee. Then I realized later I'm carrying a lot of baggage. So I met a friend of mine, some billionaire guy who's I'm the mentee. We sat down with him for 1 hour. We're speaking, and then I asked him, what's the biggest, and this one is a lesson for any other person in the business. I asked him, what's the biggest enemy of a business? He told me the owner. I asked him how. He said, if you hire wrong, you'll have to compensate for that. Ati leo nimekuchukua jueni morio wangu. Bro na uji kuedit. Bado ndakuwa na edit, na wewe ndio editor, na nakulipa pesa ya editor. Then I sat down, I was like, wait a minute. Very fast I restructured a lot of things. If you look around, you'll see a lot of faces you never used to see before, you don't see on the team, nini. I changed, nikamovisha huyu hapa, nikamovisha huyu hapa, and still stands. And I spoke to my team. And even Akina Jackie will tell you, I'm always telling people, if you can't do the job, then why do I need you? Because I can edit, then why am I paying you to edit? Yes, I can shoot. Why am I paying you to shoot? I can color grade. Why am I paying you to do this and this and that? So I've restructured because of that. So definitely, if you are employed and you're not delivering what you've been employed to do, it's a business. Because by the end of the month, by the watu wangu, end month wanangojanga tu salary yao. There are some months where we rarely make the money. Na walipa na kupigia HR na waambia, hii month imeturamba, hebu tutafute wale watu immediate walipe kwanza, alafu wengine tuwapatie like 2-3 days nitafute tulipe hawa, then Omosh na Monez ngoja watu walipa last because I'm using now. So I know what I'm like, hey bro, naambia mimi Omosh salary itachelewa kidogo, naambia Monez anambia boss usiwari, siku utakuwa fiti utanisort tu. Amu nilipe next month. Hey wewe, sitaki ndio ipile by the Monez kwa nayo ukora. Monez anasema ati usinilipe hii mwezi. Hey, unalipwa pesa yako ndio alafu deni inakuja kwangu. Yeah, so we've been doing that, and the employees don't really care about you or the business. They care about their salary. So if I don't put hard structures, then kesho tena mimi ndakuja hapa na Wakenya mazee munichangie mfanye nini. So that's what has been happening. So mwache kupeddle rumors zenye are not truthful, because beside, you know, me will say anything about me. I've told you, me apart from the killing story, the rest hizo ziko sawa. Mtasema nimefanya hivi, which is fine. But now when you talk like that, it affects the other party. For example, now when the trolls go online, it will affect democracy. When the trolls go online, it will affect Pamela. When the trolls come, they'll affect Jackie Ogaga. They'll affect Katrina and Maggie Ndumia and the rest. But mimi kwa zile wamesema nipenda madem. Yeah. What's the problem? Sina wewe penda madem? Unapenda Mamorio? Wewe wa forex?
Lakini Dina alisema atakupeleka hapo.
Mimi Martin Dini nilikatayo lunch yake. Huyu jamani kama ameingia forex. Unauza bots unataka kutumia ma signals. So mimi wakisema napenda madem iko sawa. Napenda madem is fine, and I don't see any problem with that. So if you have a problem with it,
unaanza hapo kwa comment hapo hiyo mama ama mademo wanabishana, kila mtu atazaa na Obinna. Tulieni.
No, ni sawa, mtu relax, kila msee atazaa, watoto ni wengi, mimi ni one touch.
Sasa Obinna, okay, to finish up on Pamela. Why is she not on the show?
Yeah, because it's something I'm not at liberty to discuss here, because the minute I discuss it again, it takes a different conversation again. But you'll see her on a different show. She could have already been back actually, and then when she was not there and Dapperman came in, we were like, wait a minute. It's like when we had Baba County. When Baba County came on Obinna show live as just a small part, welcome to Piana to drink the wind, and we built a brand with him, and we were like, wait a minute, this guy is very. So when Dapperman came, we were like, yo, okay, this is the vibe that we've been looking for this part. So the idea, what most people don't understand is this: Pamela kokuwa hostess, akwa waiter wa show. That is the name we use, but that is not the purpose. The purpose of Dapperman or Pamela or Baba County was to calm down the guests so that we're relaxed. Most guests, when they meet me or when they come to the show, the cameras go on and they see the whole team wamekapwa to 10 wanakuangalia, they tense. Mchako nervous and shakuyo, wengine wanasema ngojeni kwanza tusiende kwanza, give me a few minutes, let me have a shot, let me walk around nini. So wakifika, then huyu akuja kupatia kinywaji, hiyo banter inafanyanga cool down. Sometimes I will have banter with Dapperman for 5-10 minutes, because sometimes guests amesema ngojeni kidogo man. So sisi tunaongea mpaka guests wanaanza kucheka, mnaona ameseti, alafu nasema Davido tuanze kipindi. Inapata guest that is normally their purpose. They are the entertainment na nika baking powder inakam kushikanisha guest na mimi, because guest amekam, hi, how are you, welcome, oh sit down, yes, doing live, okay, welcome, no tuni kitu, tell me, no, that's not my style. Mine is good vibes, so lazima ucheke, cool down, tukulize what will you drink, tuko na sharubati, tuko na nini, ucheke, mvutane, and then now we pick it up from there. Yeah.